One bridge and some armoured personnel carriers are all that separates pro-Russian Abkhazia and pro-American Georgia. Even though it's 15 years since Abkhazia declared independence, Georgia hasn't given up hope of re-establishing control over this small self-proclaimed republic, which no other country recognises.
I'm like everyone else. I'm afraid that war will break out and the situation will degenerate.
Today it's all calm on the bridge, but Irma Janturi is worried by the growing tensions and by the skirmishes along the border. This is the latest incident since the scandal of Georgian spy drones which were shot down over Abkhazia's coast. The Georgian military is sure they can see in these images a Russian fighter jet. For them, that's proof that Moscow is behind the recent rise in tensions.
Until Russia will have a motivation that conflicts or such kind of instabilities and tensions will be obstacles on our way to NATO, Russia will always use these possibilities to create instability in this region.
But in the Russian capital, it's Georgia that's being accused of preparing for war to try and regain territories which it lost after the breakup of the Soviet Union.
Georgia's policies regarding Abkhazia or South Ossetia and Georgia's insistence on wanting to join NATO are certainly not helping to improve relations with Russia.
Far from getting better, relations between Moscow and Tbilisi are getting worse, and the sight of Russian soldiers in blue helmets on the bridge in Zubdidi hardly inspires confidence.
Now they've sent new Russian troops. The situation is complicated and that really scares us.
Like many Georgians, Irma Janturi was shocked by these images of Russian armoured personnel carriers arriving in Abkhazia.
Russia increased number of so-called peacekeeping forces in Abkhazia and sent it in Sukhumi not only peacekeepers troops but heavy equipment.
Irma Janturi thinks her future is being decided well away from the bridge she crosses every day to see her refugee family in Georgia.
Nobody wants war, not Abkhazians, nor Georgians, not even the Russians. But at the end of the day, it's the Russian government which decides everything.
Irma hopes Russia has no interest in reviving the conflict which she believed ended 15 years ago.